the families who are currently, they're renting right now, right?
Right.
What am I going to do? I'm renting. My credit score is a 580. I'm working two jobs. I've had a consistent job, but how do I even get started? Where do I start in trying to build some generational wealth for my kids, for my family through real estate?
That is a great question. There is one fairly simple answer. I'm not going to say that the task is easy, but there's one fairly simple answer. And the first answer is save money. Save money that's difficult to get to. Don't throw it in your savings account that's connected to your debit card, and your debit card has overdraft protections from your savings account. Start a completely separate online, maybe Ally, right? Maybe ING, right? Completely separate account, and have these monies diverted directly from your paycheck into this savings account, so much so that you forget it, right? Save money. That would be probably my first bit of advice. The second thing is what most people run up against. I was a realtor for a while. What most people run up against is they want to live someplace that they can't really afford, right? They want to live either where they are right now or where people are going over there. And that's great. That's wonderful. But you can't afford that, right? And so it makes the most sense. And I think this might have been the adage I should have given you, Dr. Hill, or Linda, I can't remember who asked the question, is get in where you can get in. That's one of the things that I'm really key on when I'm looking for projects. Yes, I have all these other criterias, but sometimes you just got to get in where you can get in. And it's more about getting in the game, because once you're in the game, you're in the game, you're on the playing field. And so you might have to look at areas that are a little bit further from where you currently are, and then figure out the logistics, how to navigate work and how to navigate school. There's a lot of infrastructure projects. The Biden bill just got passed. So there are going to be more buses, there's going to be more trains, there's going to be more commuter rails. You might have to move a little bit further out in order to get back in. The key is to remember when you move further out, and this is the most important part from a budget standpoint, is that you're leveling off and you're stabilizing how much it costs for you to live. If you are renting, you are constantly subjected to someone else's decision on how much it's going to cost for you to put a roof over your head. The owner of your unit right now could decide, I want to raise rents by $1,000. If that were to happen, what would you do? What could you do? So I would say to people in those positions, yes, there's credit. I think there are more than enough ways for individuals to figure out how to fix their credit. But if you're saving money, then you should at some point have enough money to put down to bring that credit score down. I mean, to bring that balance down, to bring that credit score back up, right? And if you're looking outside of or a little bit further from where you are now, one, usually prices go down. Two, you usually get a little bit more space. But three, with the understanding of this is a 4 to 10 year time horizon. So where you're going, no one wants to be right now in the price points or at the price points that they're at. But in 5 to 10 years, you could be in the next hotspot. And now your house that you bought for 300 is now worth 650, and you've been paying on it. So now you've got $350,000 worth of equity that you can do something with, that you can send a child to school with, that you can start a business with, that you can call us up and say, hey, I'm looking to buy that second property. It just might take a little bit more time than expected, or you have to be deliberate about the time you have now. Either way, 5 years from now, you're going to be 5 years older. So you can either be renting or you can own a little bit further out.